I rise up, rise like the day. I rise up, despite of the ache. I rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. Hi you guys, welcome, come on in. Okay, so today's message is a very interesting one. Okay, where shall I start? It's very interesting. I got this vision last night whilst I was asleep. This time it was a dream, and it was very interesting. I know you guys know about spirit animals, and that spirit animal, I'm feeling so much love from you guys. I love you guys so much. I love you guys. I do feel your love, you guys. I see it literally in front of my eyes. I love you guys. Okay, so you know about spirit animals, and that we all could have a spirit animal, and it has significance. So I had this dream last night, and it was very vivid. And this has happened to me before in situations when I was like I needed to get a message, and I didn't get it so I can get it in a waking vision or in a dream or in other ways. So basically there's many ways of getting the messages, as you all know, but at this time it was a dream. So last night it was a very vivid dream, and I know about spirit animals. I was saying I saw that there was this it looked like a theater, and the theater, you know, where theaters like the theaters where you have like the opera theaters, where it's like a circle or an elliptical shape. And I was on the higher level of the theater, where there was a lounge, and there were many people there, different people. And then I know from my experience that I have a panther that is a spirit animal of mine, a black panther. And this black panther, I've seen it before in the past, in dreams and in visions, more so in dreams than in visions though. The panther, I see it in the dreams. So I saw this, I see it attacking enemies. So if I have an enemy that I don't know about, it will attack the enemy. And if you guys know me, I'm a very sweet person. I don't suspect anyone of doing anything. I don't think that anyone I don't go veer. I'm feeling so much love from you guys. I love you guys so much. I don't veer towards the negative. I always like to see people in a positive light, and I believe that if we are meant to be protected, then we will be protected, and that if our life has a purpose, or whatever we are doing has a purpose, then we are protected, aren't we? So, and this protection comes from God. For me, I feel that it comes from God directly, because I know my life's purpose. I didn't reach the level where I am now by doing nothing. I've also had my share of learning and my share of lessons earlier on in my life. I was lucky to get them early on in my life, and I'm still learning every day. So there's something interesting that happens every day that makes me, but the learning is a bit different. When I was younger, I used to cope with things maybe in a lower vibrational way than I am now, and I'm feeling so much love from you guys. I love you guys so much. And then the repeated experiences, and as I ascended and my vibration raised, and as my faith strengthened, when I started to see my gifts unfold, and the lights, these lights started coming in the sky, and as I went forward in my life, and I started to take a step back and look at my life and see things falling into place, and that there was a bigger picture at play. Nothing was under my control, so to speak, that there was always, like, we have this path and destiny path, and I learned so much from my ancestors, from my elders, and so on, and by experience. So I've reached a stage now where I don't suspect anyone of doing anything negative, and even if I really do, if someone shows it, and I do, and then I ask my spirits and my guides directly, and they reveal it to me. But this time, this thing took me by surprise, and I think there's a message here. The Spirit said that there's a message for the collective, and this was the message for everyone. So I saw this arena, or like theater, where it was made out of white marble, pure white marble, and then I was in the high level of it, and there were people of different creeds, races, people were there, and then this Black Panther came walking, and as I saw the Black Panther in the dream state, I realized that was my Black Panther. I know my Black Panther. So I looked at it and it looked at me. Okay, and every time I see it in the dream state, I still get this like feeling of fright or like fear. But I look at it and I know that it's not coming for me. I know it's coming for someone else. So it came walking by my side. The people started moving out of its way and like running. Some people were running away and stuff like that. So it went by my left side behind me. And then I saw a man, one of my ancestors apparently. Later on I asked about the dream and what it meant, and it was revealed to me that this guy was a Frenchman. He's my ancestor, a Frenchman, and he was wearing like this white shirt, and he was from France. Like I could see in him like I don't know, people, how they're related to you. Sometimes you can see someone's face and you think this person is related to me. I'm feeling so much love for me because I love you guys so much. So I felt that he was related to me. I felt the feeling of father from him, or grandfather, or great-grandfather. And long story short, this panther went, after it scared everyone, it went towards this. There was a woman standing behind my back doing something facing the wall. And that lady was a plump lady, and I believe she was an English lady. From later on when I asked, it was revealed to me that she was from the south of the UK, from London. And I don't know, I've never seen this lady. Apparently she watches my channel, and basically she was doing something. I didn't see what she was doing. All I saw was this Black Panther, and the man, my ancestor, was walking behind the Black Panther. The Black Panther was walking in front of him. It went, and as this lady was crouched over doing something, I saw this Black Panther raise its paw, both of its paws, and the nails came out. I could see the nails, and it dug into this lady's back. And I could see this lady like, she screamed in pain, but I didn't hear the scream. It was like it was silent. And this man behind my ancestor was saying something that means, look at what they've done. Look at what she's done. Look at what she's done. Look at what's happening. Look at what's happening. So then I could see the nails, and then after that, the next scene was, I was out of that place, in an extension of that theater, on a higher level, on like the same level that I was on, and there were people around me. There was this sense of relief that we had come out of that situation. So then I went and I asked, obviously, my spirits, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and I thought to myself, what is this now? So I was asked my spirits there and then when I woke up. I didn't panic because I know I'm very protected. They said, this is nothing. This is okay. This is a blessing. So I was like, okay, all right. So I went back to sleep. And then when I woke up, I learned from the spirits that this was someone who had done a black magic spell trying to hurt me in some way, and the panther protected me without me knowing. And the panther was sent, the spirit said to me, this is from God, this is protection from God. Then I went on by my day, and then I got a waking vision of Jesus Christ and the Virgin Mary, we come from Abrahamic lineages, and my ancestry goes back to the house of Abraham, basically. and I saw Jesus Christ and the Virgin Mary questioning this woman somewhere else, which was not on the earth plane. They were standing, and she was standing facing them, and I was clearly taught that she was a Christian woman, and she tried to talk to them, but then they were standing, Jesus Christ and the Virgin Mary were standing looking at her, and I could feel anger, like they were upset and about what she had done, and they were like, basically they were trying to see what she had to say, kind of thing. And then behind her I saw one of my great uncles, who was also a very powerful seer, and he passed on a couple of years ago. He was standing behind them, and then one of my aunts and one of my mom's aunts, I saw her standing. These are all people who had passed on, and they were deciding about something. And then after that, this lady fell into a ditch. I couldn't see the bottom of the ditch. It was pitch black. So I talked to this person. I was like, what the hell is going on? What is all this? So they were like, this is just an example of when your life is, when you are anointed by God, and when your life has a purpose that is higher, a higher purpose, and people try and come in your way, they will not be able to stand against you, because God Himself is protecting you. And after that vision that I had, I could feel God's anger. I'm not usually an angry person, and it takes so much to get me angry. And even if I get angry, I take a moment and compose myself. But I could feel this brewing, constant feeling of fury. It was on a very low level, like a simmering pot. It was inside me. I could feel it, and I asked my spirits. I said to them, why can't I shake this off? What is this? They said, this is God's wrath. So I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. And I was like, so they explained to me that basically there's a message here for the collective, and especially for light workers and people who are positive and who are of the light. There's a message of congratulation that all of your things are going to be amazing, and that you're getting breakthroughs. I feel that in all areas of your lives you're being blessed. Thank you so much. I'm feeling so much love from you guys. And I feel that we all are standing together. I know and I feel the energy of whoever is protecting me spiritually, or who is standing by my side. I know who that person is, who they are. And again, I know that there were some people in the past who have tried to do the same thing that this lady has done, who have faced, their fate. But the message here tonight is that if you're standing in your purpose and you truly feel called by God, that your life has a purpose, whatever that purpose is, whether you believe or you don't believe, if you feel that your life has a purpose, know that you are protected beyond measure. I'm feeling so much love from you guys. I love you guys so much. There is protection beyond the realms of our existence that we do not even know or fathom, that is around us all. And our ancestors will be around us, blocking the way and barricading the way. Your ancestors are barricading the way against negativity. I feel so much from you guys. I love you guys so much. And God Himself is overseeing your life, because you have a purpose and you have a calling in your light work. You operate in a positive energy. You never initiate any negativity towards anyone. Yes, you can defend yourself. That's allowed. And if you get a message that someone is doing something to you, you just go by what your guides tell you to do, which prayers to do, and so on. But know that you are protected beyond measure. So you are protected. And if anyone tries to stand in your way, their fate is very, very likely going to be like this one that I saw. Okay? The other message was that it was such a funny message. I was holding my phone. I was thinking, should I talk about this today? I don't like to talk about negative things from my channel, you guys. I always like to keep it positive and fun. But sometimes we just have to go there, you know, and sometimes we have to operate in an energy of a protective energy. So protect your energy, be strong in protecting your energy, cleanse yourself regularly. If you have anything like it's like about curse removal or hex removal, do that regularly. Do it daily things. Pray with your holy books. Don't play with your energy. Okay, always stay cleansed and stay prayed up. Okay, because I feel that the brighter your light shines, it attracts all kinds of things and all kinds of people, but they won't win against you, even if you're unaware of it. This is a perfect example today that you will be protected. Okay, and I could feel that this lady was powerful and she was full of faith, but she did this one thing that caused her to be rejected forever. So there's another message here of no matter how upset we get, no matter how angry we get, we always have to believe that God is protecting us, that He will bring our own back. There are ways to protect, there are ways to remove negativity, there are things that we can do and everything. So do everything that you can to keep yourself protected, but know that God is standing by your side. Okay, I feel that your prayers are being answered. You're being watched by the stars. The stars that are in the heavens are watching you. Not I don't mean superstars, but the stars that are in the heavens are watching you. And there could be superstars watching you. That's also allowed. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm feeling so much love for you guys. I love you guys so much. But they're watching over you as well. People of the light are watching over you as well. And like I've said to you guys in my videos before, when I get a vision about someone else that something has happened to them, or someone is trying to do something to them, a light worker, I always go out of my way to help and do my best. Sometimes I will not mention anything to anyone, most of the time, like all of the time, because when you tell people that you're trying to protect them, and so that sometimes the reaction can be against you. Okay, so it's always best to do this in an anonymous way, and to just wait for your guidance from God and the Holy Spirit and see what God guides you to do. Okay, but I feel that the people, anyone who is half decent will do the same things that I'm doing. I'm sure many of you do. I love you guys so much. Remember, operating the energy of love. And the other message that I got was so funny. I was holding my phone, like I said, and thinking, what shall I say in the message? And then this ad kept popping up, and there was a buffalo on the ad. And it looked a bit purple, the buffalo. And then the Spirit said to me, what your life purpose is no purple buffalo bingo. It's not a bingo. It's not a game of chance. It's not by luck. It's not by anything. It is by an anointing from God. And you have earned this by operating in the energy of love and with your big heart. God always chooses people who are big-hearted to be there and guide as many people as possible who might cross their paths or might come in contact with them. My purpose is not to save the world, but it is to share my experience with you all and let you know that you're not alone if you've been going through anything, and that you are extremely protected. Okay, and that your life purpose is not a purple buffalo bingo thing. Okay, it is something that is planned by divine. Okay, so live in love and not in fear, you guys. I love you guys so much. I'm going to leave it here tonight, and I will see you guys in your next reading. Thank you guys. God bless you.